Hello and welcome back to another episode of TV Talk Today. Today is going to be a very interesting episode as we are recording from the bunker due to the quarantine. I'm just kidding, we're not in a bunker, we are actually in a house, all nice and safe, enjoying the family time and lots of time to catch up on all of our movies and series. As I mentioned, it's a special show today. It is because I've got the two most important women in my life. First up, I've got my wife, Kerry Ann.
Hi, we're a bit taken aback by that introduction.
And the other important woman in my life is my mother, Jeanette.
It's very hard to believe. Thank you, Shane.
Loving family I've got, haven't I? So we're going to do something a little bit different today, and that is discussing our top 3 movies each, and we're going to ask for the reasons as well. Okay, so first up we're going to start with Kerry Ann. Are you going to tell us what your 3 favourite movies are?
Sure, so my first favourite is Madagascar. My second favourite is Shrek. I love animations and stuff. And then my third movie is Dirty Dancing.
Now tell me, why do you enjoy those movies? I know, but obviously our listeners and fans need to understand why you enjoy it.
So I love Dirty Dancing for the romance and love story of it, and also all the dancing. It's just beautiful to watch and to see that story unfold. I just thoroughly enjoyed it. Madagascar, I've always enjoyed that. We've always just laughed at it. It's funny. It's just really cool. For Shrek, my sister and I, it brings back great memories because my sister and I, the one year we were on our way to a holiday, we always drove down to Durban or to Shelly Beach, and I actually think the one time we were driving down to Cape Town, and you know how you always play games in the car, and the one game we were playing was to recite the entire movie of Shrek. My parents were not that impressed. Well, my mom enjoyed it, but not so much my dad. But it just brings back all those memories of traveling down for a family holiday when you're still young, have no worries in the world. That's basically the reason. And then Madagascar is just so funny. I watched it as a kid, and then growing up watching it again, and you realize actually all the innuendos and stuff for the adults, it's quite amazing. So those are my 3 movies and the reasons why.
That's perfect, and I'm glad you mentioned the innuendos in a lot of the animated movies. I need to do a podcast on that because it's pretty raunchy, some of the stuff you see and recognize now as an adult. And what you failed to mention with Dirty Dancing is the main song from Dirty Dancing was actually our wedding song as well. So for me, if I'm going to be sentimental, I would say that's the one movie out of the 3 I definitely would choose.
Well, that's another reason. We played that as our last dance, actually, for the whole, on our wedding day, the last dance before we all went to our room and said goodbye to everybody. And I don't know why I failed to mention that, because I actually was sober for that occasion. Shane remembered, but he was not very sober for that song. But it was lots of fun, and it just brings back all those memories of our entire family and all our friends being there. Beautiful times.
Okay, that's awesome to hear. Alright, now we're going to listen to what my mom's 3 favourite movies are.
My first favourite movie is with Freddie Mercury, Queen. As it really inspired me, as he sang with such passion. The music was phenomenal. I saw this with my nephew Alan and my sister and my granddaughter, so it brings back so many memories. When you walked out of the theatre, it felt like you were walking on air. Everybody there, some had been crying, some had been laughing, so it was an awesome movie to watch.
Which one were you, crying or laughing?
Both. Then my next one was Grease. Well, this movie has been down the family from the eldest to the youngest, which is also a get-up movie to make you feel good, and the music was amazing. It was just an awesome movie to see. My next one was The Notebook. which I found very interesting since I've been dealing with someone that also had Alzheimer's. And so it meant a lot to me to watch that movie. Okay, it was actually the wife that had the Alzheimer's, and her husband, he stayed at the same home as her because he couldn't bear to be parted from her. So every day it was a new day for her and him as well. And she also made lots of notes in her diary, which he read back to her every single day. So it just shows you how love can be so strong, to be there supporting your partner in this terrible disease.
Great stuff. So I see 2 of the 3 movies you chose were more musical movies, and was your Queen movie you're talking about was called Bohemian Rhapsody, if I'm not mistaken, which was released last year, 2019. Yeah, the Notebook was a good movie. I think that's the only chick flick I allowed myself to watch and get a bit teary-eyed in, just because of Ryan Gosling. His acting was fantastic in there. And on to my 3 favorite movies. Okay, first up would be 50 First Dates with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. That movie, I think I've watched it maybe about 24 times without exaggeration. I love it. I can also recite it word for word. I remember my cousin Jared and I, when we were younger, watching that movie, and there was this particular scene, as well as my cousin Kylie actually, where the chef does a bit of a dance and he shouts the word 40. Yeah, it's a bit of an inside joke, and that movie, it's a feel-good movie. Adam Sandler, you can't go wrong with anything, any movie of his with him in it. My second favorite movie of all time would absolutely be Avengers Endgame. Yeah, I don't even think it's you have to give a reason as to why that is an amazing movie. There's maybe find one reason why it wasn't a good movie, and that was maybe because of Tony Stark dying at the end. And then my third favorite movie is Shutter Island with Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh my word. The movie is a complete mind trickery movie from start to finish, and the way the movie ended was open-ended, and the director did that so that you can choose the ending that suits your personality and your understanding of it, which is nice. He was either completely insane the whole time and he was in the asylum, or number 3, he just created this other side of his life to blank out the memory of him killing his wife as she killed both of their children. So another great movie that leaves you wondering what actually happened to it. But yeah, that's about it. So that's just a quick cap of our 3 favorite movies. I'd like to see what movies are your favorite, and maybe there's some on the list that we have missed. Obviously there's tons of movies out there, but please drop it below in the comments. Let us know what you enjoyed, what you didn't enjoy, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Anyways, be safe and enjoy yourself out there, guys.